Okay, we're going. Hang on a second. Alright, so we're live. Live in the Juicing for Health support group on my phone. And I'm doing a video for my YouTube channel. Today is day 3 of breaking the fast after 60 days of juice fasting. And you guys know I already had the soaked prunes for 2 days and I had some great results with that. My stomach felt good. My digestive tract is getting back to digesting fiber. I actually saw some prunes come out in my poop yesterday. Saw some little pieces of prunes come out, so I know for sure it's, you know, I'm clean, everything's going through now. Day 3, having some watermelon. This is of course organic seedless mini watermelon, product of Mexico, USDA organic. It's got the digital code. I was telling somebody, because somebody sent me this, the code is 93421. Anything that begins in a 9 is organic. If it begins with a 4, it's non-organic, and if it begins with a 3, it's a GMO. So just a little tip, something I learned in the group from somebody. Let's get that off. I'm gonna weigh it. I'm gonna weigh it to see how much I'm working with. This looks like fluid ounces. This is 5 pounds 4 ounces. 5 pound 4 ounce watermelon. Not that much, not that big, I know. Let's see what knife. I'm gonna use this knife. These are, by the way, Cutco knives. Oh. You know what? Move down on it. Probably they're not the ripest. Oh, because I know they're not in season. What do you think? Looks nice.
Want a picture?
Oh yeah. Picture that. All right. So let's dig into this. Watermelon. Keep going back and forth. I don't know which knife I like better.
So why watermelon?
Huh?
Why watermelon?
Why watermelon? Tastes a little funny. No, the texture of it's a little bit rubbery. Not the best because these are not in season. Why watermelon? Well, watermelon is very high in water content, almost about 96% water. So it's going to be very easy on the digestive system. Basically, it's not going to give my intestinal tract any issues going through. It's not going to be very tough to try to digest. So, there's a seed. Yeah, this is not so great. Maybe it's just not ripe. It's just not ready, but I'm going to have it anyway. Yeah. Watermelon is the easiest. Where's that one knife? A fillet knife. Watermelon is the easiest to digest. That's why watermelon. A lot of water fasters, people that do a water fast, they break their fast on watermelon. Tiny amounts of watermelon, maybe just like one of these. They break their fast on that.
Are you planning to eat it all or till you're full?
I think I'm gonna eat it all. Of course, till I'm full, but it'll probably be all.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm. This is a real treat for my tongue. My tongue is feeling the texture of solid fruits again. Just loving it. I almost cut myself on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I bought these when?
John Freeman says that he cuts it in half and uses a spoon. I've seen that a lot of people do that. That is true. Try it. Good one. Thank you.
Go on.
I've seen that.
My friend from Bali. Where is Bali at? Forgive me, I did not pay attention in geography class.
Yeah, I've always wanted to try that. Yeah.
Mmm. I like that.
East Indonesia.
East Indonesia. Okay. Okay. Close to where? What other countries? Sorry. Sylvia's rolling her eyes. You know what? Because I'm gonna take a watermelon with me to work tomorrow.
Take a spoon.
I'm gonna do it like this at work.
That's a lot easier.
Mmm.
That's the way.
I was taking a.
South Singapore, babe.
Okay.
We need to study a little bit more. Just above Australia. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Last time I did a juice fast, I was taking a little cutting board and my cooler, a big cooler, to work with me, and I was cutting it right there at work in my truck.
It would get a little bit messy though, right?
Yeah, it would. So how's the fruits out there in Bali right now? The watermelons.
Probably delicious.
That's good. I'm liking it more and more. Cut this. There we go. Yeah.
Watermelon's a lottery right now. It's like a lottery right now. The watermelon. Sometimes great, sometimes still white inside.
Oh.
Okay.
This one's pink.
You're leaving a lot of stuff right there, babe.
I am, huh?
Yeah, you never do that. Surprise.
It's a little bit tough. Not so soft.
I don't see a lot of water coming out either.
Last time I broke a fast, I broke it in like July or August. When the watermelons are really good at that time.
Oh yeah.
Really good. That's the sucky part about being a fruitarian, or trying to be a fruitarian, what I'm trying to do, is the best fruit is in the summertime. Throughout the wintertime, you kind of like, I got some really good grapefruits this winter. Really big grapefruits I got. I was making bowls and bowls of grapefruits, like 3-4 grapefruits at a time.
John Freeman saying that Indonesians farmers never let the fruit mature before they harvest. They don't let it mature properly.
Really? That's probably a problem
Yeah.
we have all over the world.
Yep.
And I was listening to a Dr. Robert Morse video, and he was talking about, because he's like heavy on the fruits. He was talking about how it is a shame
It really is.
how in this world we don't put more attention to the food that we grow, the natural food, the fruits and the vegetables, our produce. We do that. We put, first of all, we plant them in inorganic soil. We use inorganic fertilizers to grow them. You spray pesticides all over them to ward off the bugs, because the fruit is sick. The fruit is not strong and healthy like it should be if it was done right, done properly, grown in organic, strong, fertile soil, and given the proper nutrients of soil that already has the proper nutrients, and then you feed it, you compost and enrich and add to that soil, and it's just not being done. So the fruit ends up being vulnerable to attack from pests, and then we have to spray pesticides on them so we can get some produce out of it. And how man has gotten further and further away from paying close attention to the natural food that heals. Watermelon can heal people. If you go on a watermelon fast, I've heard great results. People healing stuff through that. But this is the true food that actually wants us to eat it.
Well, it's a money maker. They're thinking about the money. They need to get it out as quick as possible.
Exactly. They're all just thinking about the money. They're not thinking about anybody's health.
He's John Freeman stating that he has his own benetic farm here in Bali. 1 acre of cucumber, kale, romaine, parsley, celery, beets. We grow all the vegetables for our juice company, but we don't have the land for fruits. Wow, that's amazing. That's awesome.
You got a juice company? Good.
That's really good. He said yes, he does. He does.
What's the name of the juice company? So that's half. The other half. Spoon. I'm already feeling kind of full.
Jaiva Creations.
Who?
Jiva Creations. Jivia Creations.
V-I.
Jivia. Jiva Creations.
Jivia?
Jivia. Jiva. It's Jiva.
Jiva. Jiva.
Jiva, huh?
Jiva or Jiva? It's too big of a bite.
It means alive and living.
Mmm. Nice. Nice. Well, congratulations. bro.
Pronounced Jiva. Nice.
Jiva. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I was watching this, I don't know if you guys can see this video. Let's see if I can put it on right here.
Yeah.
You get to see this video I was watching. This is 2012. That's me. 200 and some pounds. I don't know how much I weighed at that time, but yeah, I weighed a lot. And
Move
I
it a
guess-
little bit to the other side, babe. There.
I guess I've come a long way. I've come a long way from looking like this to weighing 134.2 pounds this morning, what I weighed. Let me put it down. And yeah, I've come a long way, and you know, for people to judge me and tell me I'm too skinny and tell me that I'm anorexic, which anorexia is a that's a mental sickness. Pretty much, I got into an argument with a lady in the group yesterday. She was telling me I was anorexic. That I had a mental sickness. That what I was doing was unhealthy, and she didn't want girls out there to fall under the same, you know, mistakes that I've done with my health. And she wanted people to lose weight, but the healthy way. And I asked her, well, what's the healthy way? Is this something wrong with watermelon? Is this not healthy? Something wrong with juicing? Is that not healthy? You know, I've got a 13-year-old daughter myself, and I am careful to the way she's leading her life and the way she's practicing her health habits. And she has the same kind of foods I have. She's just a vegan. She's not raw vegan. You know, she had a Boca burger earlier. What else? Orange juice for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
And an apple. So I am mindful.
And she doesn't look as anorexic at all.
Over here, Portia. I am mindful to the message that I'm putting out there. My daughter Portia, she's 13 years old, and she's a vegan. Vegan for almost 2 years now, just like me.
Mm-hmm.
And she's very healthy. You know, do you think Poppy's doing anything unhealthy?
No.
Do you think Poppy's anorexic?
No.
Do you think Poppy's too skinny? See? So, for someone to call me out and tell me that what I'm doing is wrong and not healthy, just kind of irritates me a little bit. But that being said, people are going to judge, people are going to talk, especially when they're not healthy themselves. I think she was 5'4", 190 pounds, which my wife's 5'4", and she's 122 pounds. And people think it's okay to be morbidly obese. It's not okay. Comes with a lot of health issues.
He's John Freeman's asking, how do you feel about your loose skin? He has loose skin too.
You know what? The loose skin has been I've been very conscious about it. I've been very it's the one thing that, yeah, it's kind of a downer. I don't like it. I wish I didn't have it, but you know, I have it. And how did I get it? I got it because I look like this. I used to overeat all the time. I used to eat, you know, hamburgers and pizza and burritos and chips and French fries and.
What do you tell the kids?
Hmm?
What do you tell the kids?
I tell my kids, I say, be mindful of what you eat, because when you eat those foods, you destroy your body.
You abuse it.
Huh?
You abuse it?
You abuse your body and destroy your body. You blow it up like a balloon to the point where sometimes you can't get it back to normal. Mm-hmm. And I tell my kids, let this be a reminder to you and to me of how unhealthy living, how unhealthy eating leaves us. So people have asked me, well, why don't you just get, you know, skin surgery to get it, you know, cut and tightened up? And I say, no. I'm against surgeries. Besides, this serves as an excellent reminder to me
And it's not a big deal.
to be mindful of my health. It's not a big deal. In the big scheme of things,
No.
what's more important?
Yeah.
Having a good blood pressure, having a healthy heart, having a healthy circulation through the body, having a low volume of cholesterol, having low risks of getting developing type 2 diabetes or cancer, having healthy skin, healthy kidneys, healthy liver, everything just healthy versus a little bit of loose skin. Yeah, it sucks when I go to the beach. I kind of have to, you know, tuck my shorts up a little bit to hide that, but you know what? I'm 40 years old in May. What is it, March, April, May? 2 months from now, I'll be 40 years old. And you know, I'm a dad. I'm a dad of 2. I've got a dad bod. I'm not a 21-year-old guy anymore. I'm not a young guy. It's time for me to just accept my age and the abuse that I've put upon it throughout these years. So, yeah, loose skin, it bothers me. I wish I could, you know, tighten it up, and I still will continue to tighten it up. I'm going to be hitting the rebounder. That reminds me, I'm going to hit the rebounder again. Be hitting up my rebounder. I already started incorporating exercise, doing the pull-ups. I did a few, you know, sit-ups on the floor. I gotta do some planks. But I'll be doing what I can to work with that loose skin. But if it doesn't happen, if I don't
It's
ever
okay.
get rid of it, it's okay.
But it's a long-term thing.
I'm not gonna have surgery.
So with all respect, you look great.
Thank you.
Thank you. And he does, huh? Is there any specific disease or condition that you no longer have from, you know, changing your diet? High blood pressure.
High blood pressure, of course. I've always had high blood pressure. I've never, like I said, I've always ate junk food. I've always ate food out of the cans, and if you ever look at the cans, they always have a high content of sodium.
That was just your diet growing up.
Yeah.
It was.
No, I never had any rough diseases like lupus or
Thank God.
hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism. Never had diabetes. I did have.
Did you have cholesterol?
Huh?
Did you ever have cholesterol or no?
I don't know. I did have an anal fistula that I talked about last year when I was on my fast. That I developed over like a couple of years. You know, I would eat bad all the time. And I developed one. And it did heal up. It did go away through the fasting, through the fasting. And I haven't had any problem with it in about a year. But other than that, no, I didn't really have any sicknesses like that. I'm almost done here.
But you're not as energetic,
I was not as energetic.
being 255 pounds, right?
One of the things why I wanted to start doing this was I remember coming home from work one day, and it was a Friday night, and I picked up some Chinese food. And we came here, you know, fried rice and noodles and orange chicken and stuff like that. And I pigged out, the kids pigged out. And then we put some music on, and I was like, let's dance in the living room and having a good time with my kids, right? I got tired after like not even 5 minutes, like 2-3 minutes. I was like exhausted. And I had to sit down, and I couldn't enjoy my family in my own living room. So I was like, man, I'm really out of shape.
You would eat out once or twice a week, huh?
We would have fast food, once or twice a week.
And it wasn't like an everyday thing.
And I don't know if you guys have seen the picture, you know, just for my son's birthday, February 20th, we were at the Get Air trampoline park right here in Victorville. And I was jumping on the trampolines with my kids, you know. I was like soaring high, way above all the kids. And I was just like, it reminded me. And I said, this was why, this was one of the reasons why I wanted to lose weight, was so that I could enjoy my family, enjoy my kids. Because the only way to enjoy them was to pig out, have fast food with them. And then what? And then be tired and exhausted. So I'm going to scrape it a little bit more, but that was a good tip. Thanks, John. I think I'm done though. That was a good meal. So that's breaking the fast, day 3. Tomorrow's going to be the same thing. I'm going to take a watermelon with me to work. I'm probably not going to film that, so that's going to be it for this series of videos. More than likely. I just wanted to mention that taking it slow like this I've already had orange juice for breakfast. The breakfast was orange juice. Lunch is this. Probably gonna have 2 more juices and some coconut water. Can you get on video these coconuts? I cracked open 3 coconuts yesterday and drank the water. Gave the meat to my family. I'm really loving it. They smell good too.
One last question.
Yeah.
From John Freeman. Did you find your sexual hunger to calm down
Oh yeah.
while raw?
Oh yes. Ask Sylvia.
When he stopped eating meat, he found his sexual desire drop a lot.
Yeah. In fact, John Rose talks about how I don't know who he was saying, but great philosophers talk about how societies that didn't eat meat found that they excelled in every area except for 2. Their tendencies for being warlike, and their tendencies for sex. So they found, it's an actual statistic. They found that societies that eat a lot of meat have a high tendency for warring, and they have a sexual appetite. So when I stopped, since I'm not since I've been on this juice fast, I have noticed that I don't crave sex a lot. Been a little bit more of a
Relax.
relaxed attitude about it. If I have some, it's great. And when I do have some, it is great. Sorry, my daughter's right there. Very open in front of my family. I don't try to hide anything from them. I've always been like that. But yeah, I did find it. I wasn't like wanting it and needing it like every day. Like I talked to some guys at work, and he's like, I need it every day. I tell my wife she better give it to me every day, and it's like, every day. I mean, even before I did this juice fast, like once a week was fine. You know, I'm okay with once a week. He was like, once a week. No, I need more.
Go upstairs for that.
And no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm done. I'm almost done. And now it's a lot less. So, speaking of which, Sylvia.
He said, I agree, cuddle time. Yes, I love cuddle time.
Huh?
He said, I agree, cuddle time.
I wonder how much we ate here. How much did I say it was before?
5.2, was it?
5.8, I think.
Something like that.
We got 1.7. Ow!
What happened?
The coconut.
Oh
Stop.
my.
We got 2.8, so 2.9. So about 3 pounds of watermelon I just ate right now. 3
Not bad.
pounds. Yeah, about 3 pounds of watermelon. Not bad. So yeah, just when you're breaking the fast, take it slow. Don't go out and have a salad. Don't make salad be the first thing you break the fast on, especially if you're doing an extended juice fast like me. If you're doing like a slow juice fast, like maybe 10 days, 2 weeks, 20 days, 30 days even, you can take it a lot more rapid. But yeah, don't let salad be the first thing you have. Let it be some water-rich fruit like watermelon, or even the prunes like I did. Okay? That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed my first solid meal besides the prunes.